Hey guys, and welcome back to another video in Foundation February. We're near the end of this series. When I'm filming this right now, I just put out the Catrice True Skin Foundation review. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far and that you've been enjoying the reviews and the wear test. It's pretty much the only time of the year that I do foundation reviews. I just leave it all for the month of February, and then I pretty much don't buy foundations for the rest of the year. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the content this month. Today I'm doing a review and comparison on different drugstore skin tints and tinted moisturizers. There are a ton at the drugstore actually, and they're really some of my favorite products to wear. I really love skin tints and tinted moisturizers. I've discovered that as I get older, I honestly have just preferred skin tints, BB creams, tinted moisturizers over regular foundations. I am going to be going through 5 different products that are all available at the drugstore. I have videos out on every single one of these products except for maybe one, but I will link the videos, like the wear test videos, on all of the products I'm talking about today in the description bar. So if you want to see a full review wear test on any of these products, you can check that out. And yeah, I guess that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's just go ahead and get started. Really hope my mic is working today. I had so much trouble getting a battery that would work with this microphone. I really need to get a new mic. I just haven't done research enough and I don't really know what to pick up. So I'm just dealing with what I have, but it's causing me so much grief. And I really hope the quality and the sound is okay in this video. Let me know if it's horrible. I eventually want to upgrade my equipment a bit, like my mic equipment. I'm also drinking coffee through a straw, as per recommendation from my dentist. Okay, so I am really excited about this video because I love these types of products. I think I'm gonna start from the worst and lead up to the best. They're not really the worst and best, it's just, I guess I should say, like my least favorite to my most favorite. I actually think all of these products are quite good and I do enjoy all of them, but because this is a review and comparison video, I did want to rank them. Let's start with my least favorite skin tint from the drugstore. It's the Milani Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. I picked up the shade 210 light to medium. This says it has 29% squalane, electrolyte, coconut water blend, and it comes with 30 milliliters of product. It says it's a ultra luminous skin tint, sheer to light coverage, melts into the skin for a natural dewy glow. I don't think this is a bad skin tint. I think this is a product that actually applies better with a brush. I preferred it when I used a very dense buffing brush to blend this product into my skin. I liked the finish with a sponge as well, but I feel like it just didn't look as smooth and flawless as when I applied it with a brush. I also think it is a skin tint that works best with a smoothing primer underneath. So when I tried this one with my Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f., I loved the finish of it so much more, and the staying power was a lot better as well. That was my main fault with this one. Don't think it lasted on my skin very well, and I do have a normal skin type, normal combination in summer. I feel like I'm annoying you guys when I say this every time, but normal to combination in the summer and normal to dry in the winter. And my skin does get oilier throughout the day, shinier throughout the day, but it's nothing extreme, and I never blot or feel like I need to powder midway through the day. But when I wore this one the first time, my skin just felt slightly uncomfortable. By the end of the day, I felt like I was super shiny and I just wasn't looking and feeling my best. But when I used this with that smoothing, pore minimizing Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f., my skin looked so much better. Plus, with the brush, I just got a cleaner coverage, or not cleaner, but I got a smoother application and somewhat better coverage. It is a light coverage product, which I actually do like about it. It's very natural on the skin. I do really love the finish of this product. Again, it was really just the staying power that I wasn't that much of a fan of. I think that this is going to become more of a favorite in the summertime, or even like late spring, early summer. Not only because the color I think will be a bit better for me then, I got a little bit of a deeper shade. I think it will match better, but I also think that because it's so sheer and feels super lightweight on the skin, I think it's a product that I would prefer more in the summer when I tend to wear less makeup. Not a bad skin tint. It is a little bit pricier, so that is kind of a downside. I think this one is about $17 Canadian, 17 or 18, so it's definitely more on the pricier end, but again, it's not horrible. It's just not one of my favorites. And then I would say the next product is the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator Tinted Skin Veil. This one says it has hyaluronic acid, squalane, it's oil-free and sheer to medium coverage, and it has 27 milliliters of product. In this one, I have the shade Light Medium. This says it's an oil-free perfector that delivers hydrating benefits in a buildable sheer to medium tint for flawless, softly luminous complexion. Hyaluronic acid, plant-derived squalane help promote healthy looking, supple, moisturized skin. There's a lot of positives to this product. First of all, the price point is so good. It's like $7-8 Canadian, which is really amazing. I loved the way that this one wore throughout the day. Obviously, it's not as long wearing as like a matte foundation product, but on my normal skin type, it looked really nice by the end of the night and after a 9-hour wear test. I actually think I prefer this one with a sponge. I have worn it and tested it out with a brush, and it still looks very beautiful with a buffing brush, but I just think it's a little bit thicker in consistency. It just looked better on me when I applied it with a damp sponge. I like this one more when I use a smoothing primer underneath. So the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer has been what I've been pairing with most of these products, actually, if not all of them. It actually has quite good coverage for a skin tint. I felt very comfortable in it, and I don't have the best skin. Like, I have a lot of imperfections on my face, and this one just looked and felt really nice on my skin. It did feel lightweight. I'm not gonna say that it felt hydrating, but then again, I don't feel like any of these skin tints or tinted moisturizers actually feel hydrating on my face. I don't know if it's just me and I don't notice it, but I also always apply a moisturizer on my face when I wake up in the morning. So I don't know. I don't really notice any added hydration to my skin. But what I did notice about this one, and someone actually commented in the review video that I will link down below, I said that I had felt like tightness on my face when I wore this product, and someone said that could be an allergic reaction. I didn't notice anything, like I didn't have any rash or a breakout the next day. As I've worn this one, after that wear test, I haven't noticed anything else. It does still feel like it's kind of sucking in my skin a little bit, but I haven't noticed any type of reaction on my skin after wearing this product, so I don't really know what that like tighter feeling is. Given this price point, the really beautiful coverage that it gives your skin, it's definitely luminous. You get light coverage with a brush and sheer coverage with a sponge. It really evens out your skin tone, and it just looks and feels lovely on the skin. The price point is so good, and I think that's why I put it one up from the Milani one. These honestly are kind of similar. It's just this one doesn't wear as well. This one's a little bit more longer lasting, and this one is just so much more expensive. So that's why I put the Wet n Wild one up. I can see myself wearing this one a ton in the future. I feel like it's one of those products that teenagers would really like. If I did wear makeup in high school, I would probably want something like this just because it feels so lightweight, it lasts a decent amount of time, and it's comfortable with pretty good coverage. So nothing really negative to say about this one. I do really like it. Okay, next product is actually the one that I'm wearing on my face right now, and this is the L'Oreal Skin Paradise Water Infused Tinted Moisturizer. This one actually has sunscreen. It has SPF 19 in it. Neither of these two products that I just talked about have sunscreen in them. Aloe vera and witch hazel, and it comes with 30 milliliters of product. It says awaken fresh glow with luminous coverage, 24-hour hydration, and I picked up the shade Light 03. This one had the least amount of coverage, the Milani one. It was a sheer coverage product. The Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator was a little bit more coverage, like a light coverage. I would say this one has the most coverage out of all of these three. I love the way this one looks on the skin. I think it's so beautiful. I kind of already really liked it in the first impressions video that I'll link below, but as I've worn this more, I just keep liking it more and more. I think it looks so beautiful on the skin. I don't think I like it quite as much as I like the L'Oreal Skin Magic Beautifier BB Cream, but it's a pretty close second to that. This is just such a beautiful product on the skin. Like even now, just looking at my skin, I just feel so fresh, so hydrated. My skin looks so healthy and glowy, and it has such beautiful coverage. Like, I would even say it's a medium coverage product, a lot more than I would expect from a skin tint. It also lasts really, really well. I think my skin looks really beautiful by the end of the day when I wear this product. It doesn't look heavy by the end of the day. It hasn't separated or broken down on my skin anywhere. I just love this product so much. The shade is a bit of a downside for sure. It's just a little bit orangey, and I think L'Oreal, at least for their like BB creams, they always seem to be a little bit more on the orange side, which is not great. Even though it's a little bit more orangey, I feel like I can still make it work. Like I mentioned, I love that it has SPF in it. It's definitely going to be a product that I'm going to wear into the summertime. I actually prefer this product with a brush, similar to the Milani one. I just feel like it blends a bit better with a brush. I'm wearing it today with a sponge, and I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of looks a little bit more, it's definitely more sheer with the sponge than it looked with when I applied it with a brush. It also looks a little bit dewier, and I think when you have a brush, it doesn't look quite as dewy. I tend to prefer products that are dewy but they don't look greasy, whereas I think with the sponge, I don't know if it's something to do with the fact that this is water infused, but I just feel like it's almost too dewy for my taste at this point because I just applied this product. It's really comfortable, feels really lightweight. It's the perfect everyday product. If I was going into the office and wearing makeup every day, I would totally just wear this on my face. Just a very easy, low maintenance type product. It lasts a really long time as well on my skin, and I just feel really good when I wear this one. I do like to wear all of these products with a little bit of a mattifying powder on top, just because it helps the wear time, especially I think if you have normal combination skin and you want that dewy finish. I recommend using a mattifying powder. The one that I've been just reaching for lately is the Rimmel Fix and Matte Insta Fix and Matte powder. And that really, really helps keep the shine at bay. Again, L'Oreal's a little bit pricier. I don't really remember the cost of this one. I would say it's kind of close to the Milani one. L'Oreal just tends to be a bit more expensive. I feel like I just love how L'Oreal wears on my skin. They just seem to make products that work really well for my skin type in particular. So now we are getting into the products that I did not review in this foundation February. This is second place for me, and I love this product so much. It's the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I picked up the shade Light 6W, which is a shame because it's a little bit too light for me in the summertime. I can really only wear this one in the winter, but this is a beautiful, beautiful product. I actually tested this one out in foundation February 2020, so I'm pretty sure I did, and I will leave that video linked down below, but it just impressed me so much. The coverage on this product is so beautiful. I'd say it's a light coverage, probably on par with the L'Oreal Skin Paradise, maybe a little bit less than the L'Oreal one, but pretty similar. It's just so soft and airbrushed looking on the skin. Like, it's not, I don't know, it's not really a dewy product. Like, whenever I wear this one, I don't feel like my skin is looking very luminous and hydrated. It just looks very soft and smooth. I always use the term pillowy to describe this product just because it looks very, like, I guess velvet. Velvet would be kind of the term to use. I think actually this one applies beautifully with both a brush and a sponge. It also looks really nice when you apply it with your fingers as well. I've done that many times. With all of these products, I think you can get away with using your fingers, but my preferred method is probably a brush for this one. The staying power is amazing on this one. Like, I think it has the least amount of shine by the end of the night than these other three that I've talked about already. It doesn't look cakey on your skin. It doesn't look heavy. It feels very lightweight. I don't remember the cost of this one. I love it. I love this product way more than I liked their Pretty Fresh foundation that they released this past year. This one just impressed me way more than that product did. I would definitely recommend this one over their regular Pretty Fresh foundation. Again, it's very reliable. It's going to get me through a day. It looks perfect if you're going for a very simple, natural makeup look. I think it's a really good tinted moisturizer from the drugstore. I forgot to mention that I didn't actually review the NYX Bear With Me Skin Veil. I think that's what it's called. I have used that product in the past and I really liked it, but I had the wrong shade and it kind of just stopped me from reaching for it. So I decluttered it this past December, but I really want to pick up the right shade in that product because I remember really, really loving it. And I know so many of you have said that you really love the Skin Veil from NYX. So it's definitely a product that I want to repurchase and try out again. Obviously not right now because I have so many products to go through now. From what I remember, I think it would place maybe between the L'Oreal and the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I think that's where I would put the NYX Bear With Me one. But anyway, moving on to my number one tinted moisturizer from the drugstore. I don't know if this is going to come as a surprise. Maybe not. Maybe it will. But it is the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Skin Tint Tinted Moisturizer. This one comes with 55 milliliters of product, and I picked up the shade Medium Light. It says it is a lightweight tinted moisturizer that gives the skin a radiant, dewy finish, and it's enriched with wild berry extract. I love, love, love this product. There's nothing in my collection that compares to this one. It just looks so good on the skin. It's so natural and skin-like. It does have probably sheer to light coverage. I prefer it with a sponge because it kind of shears it out a little bit more, but it also looks beautiful with a buffing brush. It's super long wearing. Like, it gets me through 9 hours, 10 hours, no problem. It has a dewy finish, but it's more on the natural dewy side. Like, it's not overly glowy looking. Like the Milani one definitely looks more glowy, but it does have a beautiful radiant finish to it. It lets all of my imperfections kind of still show through, but it does even out my skin tone. It feels very lightweight on the skin. I really love how fresh this makes my face look. It just really gives me this like illusion of very healthy, hydrated skin. I don't think it hydrates my skin necessarily, but it gives the illusion that I have a very hydrated and healthy complexion. I love this product so much. I always feel so happy when I wear this one. It does cover things, but it doesn't hide texture. It doesn't give me that airbrushed look. Again, like time and a place for the airbrushed look. I do love it, especially when I am going out or if I have to film a video. I love the airbrushed fuller coverage look, but in my everyday life, I really like products that are just natural, that look like you just woke up like that, basically. I love this product, and I'm really sorry I don't have a wear test on this one out. It's one of those products that you can't really identify what makes it so amazing, but when you wear it, you just feel your best, you feel happy wearing it, and you feel confident in your own skin, and that's what this product does for me. Like, there's only been a few products in my life where I put them on and I'm like, this looks amazing and I love it, and I can't explain why, but it just makes me feel like a better version of myself, and that is what this product does. I really like it, so it's definitely number one. And that sums up this video. I think it was kind of long. I feel like I've just been talking to the camera for half an hour now. I hope you guys found this helpful. Like I mentioned at the start, tinted moisturizers are some of my favorite products to wear on my skin, and I just think they work really well, especially as we age and we get older and our skin has more lines and textures. I think tinted moisturizers are I just feel more comfortable in tinted moisturizers versus foundations. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed Foundation February. I have one more video coming out, which will be out soon. Thank you again for watching and supporting my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and I'll see you in my next one.